Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and today we're here with episode number 50 of Free to Play to Max, a series where I was free to play and now I'm working on maxing. In celebration of episode 50, I figured there is no better way to start it off than by doing some runecrafting. Last episode I hit 1900 total level, and as we can tell looking at my stats, the one skill that is lacking significantly is runecrafting. So, been putting it off for a while. I'm going to be doing lava runes because even though they're a little expensive, it's still just so worth it. Because I hate runecrafting so much, I just feel as if I have to do it the fastest way just so I can get it over with. Since it's the first time I'm going over lava runes in the series, I'll just talk about it real quick. Basically, you go to the fire altar and you bring earth runes, and you have to be able to cast the magic imbue. I wear graceful for the weight reduction. A binding necklace is needed as well. Ring of Dueling to teleport, Steam Staff, and a Fire Tiara to get in. With all of that, I can cast Magic Imbue, and when I use Earth Runes on the altar, they will make lavas, which are more XP. However, you're not making any money. They're very cheap, so there is no money to be made there, and you are spending Earth Runes, Pure Essence, Teleports. There's some GP that is being spent. It's a little insignificant for the most part, but after a while it kind of adds up. So 65 runecrafting coming in. I did say I was going to use lavas for most of this. I kind of lied. I used it for like a level and a half maybe, and then did the other 3.5 at ZMI. Because ZMI was just so much more AFK, but every now and then I will stop by lavas when I'm feeling up to it. With 65 runecrafting, I can now craft death runes. However, I will be sticking with lava runes and ZMI up until the point at which I get blood. So, not a whole lot through the next 12 levels as far as skilling goes for runecrafting. Won't be unlocking too much that is notable to me. 77 brings me a lot, and that's the end goal, so... Also been working on some Hunter, but I'll get back to that when I get 80. Doing a lot of maniacal monkeys, but I'm going to get started with this Cerberus task now that I've done a decent bit. Got a master clue here that I got about 30 or 40 kills into the Cerberus task. I didn't have a totem for hard clue, so I went out to the wildy for that, but other than that, decent little bit of work went in here. No steps that were too difficult for me, and yeah, nothing too crazy on the loot. 310k coming in. Sir Biscuit here, grabbing a dragon impling that I saw. Sadly, I'm actually one level off being able to boost. You can catch dragon implings at 83, and at 80 you can grab a +3 boost pretty easily with the hunter potion and grab it, but I'm a little off. He said he was going to split, which is cool. Some people can, some people can't. Like if you're an Iron Man, I don't care. I'm just calling it out if anyone wants, but he's going to go ahead and throw me a hot split real quick. I am training my runecrafting currently at 65. I'll throw Pure Essence in here, 160k. Pretty dope. Thank you. And let's get it. Back to the runecrafting grind. I don't record a lot in a resizable mode. It's still the same size, just with a little bit more space, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I like skilling in this mode, but I am going to go ahead and get 85 crafting because rubies are incredibly cheap. I was looking at the prices because Zalcano came out about a week and a half ago, and a lot of the drops on that table have been tanking because a lot of people are camping it and killing it, so a lot of those types of drops on that table are coming into the game, uncut rubies being one of them. It's like 4.5 GP per XP for rubies, which are really good XP and pretty AFK, so I do enjoy it, and 85 crafting is coming in. So I can now craft amethyst arrow tips, and honestly, amethyst crafting and fletching is kind of a way to get some nice cheap XP if you're looking for that. Sometimes even profitable if you can find a really odd time, but also, gold ore is about 70 or 80 GP lower than usual, and the bars are higher than usual, so the cost for GP per XP of smithing gold bars is insanely cheap right now, so might have to get in on that. That is also because of Zalcano. Total levels are coming in. I'm almost at 100 mil total XP, which is very sick, but close to 68 runecrafting. I'm going to go get that now, and we're just on that skill and grind. This is what we do. 1912 total. And also, as far as why I was getting up my crafting level, with 90 crafting, I do get the best birdhouses, or the ability to make them. And then, in addition to that, with 99, I get the crafting cape, which is the best teleport to a bank. So it's just a pretty nice thing to have, and if I plan on maxing, I may as well get that out of the way early. It's a pretty cheap buyable. As I was saying earlier, rubies are about 4.5 GP per XP. So right now, 99 from the point I'm at is, not more than about 40 mil, and that's not a ton of money considering what crafting used to be. So I'm down to pay that, you know, especially if we get a prim drop. That would basically pay off my 99, so I'm all about it. 87 crafting coming in. I can now craft Dorgishan light orbs, which is a decent method, but with how cheap crafting is, I have no real use for it right now. The last level I needed for a master clue is 85, so I'm actually good in regard to that, and the next thing is probably mahogany birdhouses at 90, so gonna go ahead now, I think, and go work towards 85 firemaking. I don't think I'm gonna fully get it, but once I get 85, I get that infernal axe, so that's the plan. Got a CC member and a stray dog in for this level, and gonna go ahead and get 84 firemaking, one off of the infernal axe, but I'm gonna put that off for a hot second because I am just itching to do some Cerb, so that's the plan. I am going to go to Tears of Gothics though real quick so I can get 68 runecrafting because I've been close to that for a while. All right, 195 by Maori. Dude, why you gotta make me look bad? All right, it's fine. 10.5k. Oh my god, that's a lot of runecrafting XP, but very nice. 68 runecrafting now with 1919 total level. Gonna keep pushing towards 70, but obviously not right now. Have some Cerb on the list. What list? I don't know, but it's a list of one thing that I want to do next, and it's... Well, no better timing for my infernal axe that I was gonna need, so went ahead and got ourselves a smoldering stone at 1444 KC. I think this is the second one on the account, so very nice, and actually smoldering stones have gone up a lot. Like 2.5 mil is a fair bit, so pretty pumped about that, and yeah, gonna throw that on the axe once I get 85 firemaking, but still got a little less than 100, yeah, 99 left, so we're doing good. All right, you know, I'm not I'm not hitting a prim, but I'll take it. That's 6 mil so far in crystals that I've gotten, and that's 2 so far this task. I've only had 4 in all the tasks before this, so feels pretty good. Another one that's still worth something. I haven't hit a Pegasian, which I'm pretty happy with. I mean, it's 100k, so I'm glad I could avoid it at all costs, and 3.8 mil in the bank. Let's go. Easy does it. Just a little side level coming in. 85 fishing is upon us. I now can catch dark crabs in the wilderness. This will be something that I may dabble a little bit into whenever I get up to the Wilderness Elite Diaries, because then you can note them, and it just becomes insanely more efficient. As far as me, though, the Cerb task is still going, still like 75 kills out from the end of that. Just basically got done with the Eternal part of it. One of my buddies is on it. I think we want to go try out Zalcano, so I'll go record a clip, kind of give my thoughts and feelings on it. The loot table looks pretty sick for it. I haven't done really any Song of the Elves content because the gauntlet kind of looks a little daunting and not that worth it, but Zalcano looks pretty easy to learn, and it seems to have a pretty decent drop table, so I'm going to gear up, see what I can do, and yeah, free runecrafting XP all day. So this is a recording of my first kill at Zalcano, so I didn't really know what I was doing. Basically, you start off the kill by mining some glowing essence that is just spaced around the room. There's one in each corner, and Zalcano will shoot them out. Once he shoots them out, you got to go to a different one. You just need some ores that you're going to throw into a furnace, which you're then going to throw into the opposite wall. I don't know what the device is, but you toss it in there. And essentially, the thing that you mined has become a disc that you throw at Zalcano. Once Zalcano is injured enough, you can actually go and mine him and start to injure him. The kill itself probably is anywhere between 2 to 4 minutes, I would imagine, depending on the team you have and how decent you are. The loot, in my experience, was about 100k per kill. Now, I was there for about 25 kills in total. There wasn't really anything notable on the drop table. I mean, there is something notable in the Crystal Tool Seed. The drops you get normally are pretty insane. It's like a buffed Revs drop table almost, with even more useful items. So it is a nuts drop table, but yeah, I mean, overall, honestly, it is a pretty sick boss. It's easy to learn. I mean, I got it down within the first few kills, and if you have the ability to be able to do it, if you have Song of the Elves completed, and you need kind of a chill moneymaker, I think it's pretty good. That wraps up my first trip of Zalcano with my 6KC. Overall, so far, the loot is 642k, which is just sick. That's about what I'm seeing, a little less than 100k per kill. These crystal shards are useful for the crystal pickaxe and axe and stuff like that has recently been added. You need it to charge that stuff, but the loot here is sick. Now, obviously, I got a little lucky with some Onyx Bolt tips, but still, a lot of money, and I mean, I'm down to kill a little bit more of it, see what it's all about. The mechanics of it are pretty easy to get down. Honestly, my first trip here, I didn't have any problem. I got it down pretty easily, and since then, it's kind of been a breeze. I'm not gonna lie, it's not too difficult, and I think it'd be pretty accessible to people that have the stats to complete Song of the Elves. Pretty enjoyable stuff for a skilling boss, honestly. Not sure exactly what I expected, but it's nice. Currently doing black chins for the first time on this account. Just kind of a decent moneymaker, like honestly. I have not gotten PK'd yet this trip and doing pretty decent, up to almost 300k. I don't know when the hunter interface has changed to, like, currently if I reset, like I just click reset, it will collect it and it will put back down my trap. I guess not if I get 80 hunter, so that was a bad example. But in one click, it will put it back down, which is very strange. I'll show it again just so you know. But 80 hunter, I can now do herbivore, which I won't really be doing because it's not that great of XP. I'd rather do either AFK, maniacal monkeys, or either this, that's a little bit less AFK, but just better XP per hour. Herbivore is more for an Iron Man. And now with the Hunter Potion, I can actually get a +3 boost to catch Dragon Implings, which are a pretty expensive Impling, so if I see any of those around, I'll get that as well. But what I meant was, right here, when I press reset, it picks it up, it goes under the tile, picks it up, and puts it back down, which is just insanely easy. Back in the day, whenever I did Hunter like that, you'd have to pick it up, you'd have to put it back down, you'd also have to walk under that tile too. So it was a lot, but I don't know how often I should expect to get PK'd. I saw a lot of PKers, they just couldn't attack me because I am pretty high level. I also forgot that I had a tinderbox and magic logs in my inventory because, I have 85 firemaking as well, and I can now create infernal axes, so that is exactly what I am going to do. This, as I said before, will allow me to get some passive firemaking XP when I do woodcutting, which is, of course, very nice. So, throwing the smoldering stone on the axe, we will proceed. And now I have an infernal axe that will burn many of logs for me, so going to be an investment in the future, and now I can finally start progressing that wood cutting up a little bit. Going on a farm run before I get back to Cerberus, up to 77 farming, and nothing unlocked with that, but I did just complete a hard task for the Western Provinces, which is really nice. I really should work on that diary, but honestly, I haven't been doing anything lately that has required void. Whenever that time comes, that will definitely be where I set my sights. But for now, taking a look behind the curtain, the one skill I am a little nervous of is mining. It's one of those sneaky skills that kind of just lurks really low, and it is also very slow. Not a great combo. And once I start getting this runecrafting up, I'm going to have to get my mining up so that I can constantly use my Tears of Guthix on runecrafting, because I'm never going to use that on mining. I would feel so bad. But gonna keep on keeping on with these farm runs whenever I can. Maybe back with the drop, question mark? Easy, but gonna make me work for KC number 1500. Holy Jesus. Alright, gonna sneak on in here. But yeah, 1500 KC coming in as Cerb. About 250 KC more than any other boss that I have done on this account, and we will keep on pushing forward. 1538 KC, and we get ourselves a third crystal of the task, a smoldering stone, which, again, I'm happy to see 2.5 mil on the ground. That is going to go great on maybe a pickaxe later. Probably the last drop we're getting on this task, because I'm about done with it with 5 kills left, I do believe. Yep. Finish off the Cerberus task up to, I think, about 1540 KC, 1543 in total, and gonna talk to Duradel. If I need to, I got Steve right here for a cancel, but hopefully Duradel will be nice to us right off the rip. Duradel says 105k Kraken. That is definitely up my alley. Might try a little Zalcano first, and then maybe make my way on over there. So got up to 866 KC at Kraken, now onto a Duradel assignment. Chaos Fanatic. Well, I don't have the Chaos Elemental pet, so I am all about it. I think it's a 1-on-1k drop from the Chaos Fanatic, so we'll give it a go. Nice little Slayer points coming in here, and definitely something I haven't killed too much of, if any. Yeah, time to head out there. Basically, I just need a blowpipe and a range setup for that, and I bring Summer Pies too, because he takes off your armor, much like the Chaos Elemental. So keeping on the skilling grind, I have went from 80 to almost 85 cooking. I'll put a little picture up on screen now. Basically, on the wiki, there's like a little picture of all of the stats needed for each of the diaries, the elite diary being, you know, kind of what I'm aiming for. A lot of high-level skills that I still am nowhere near, 95 cooking being one of them, but we're slowly moving up. Personally, I've been cooking crab ones because 190 XP per cook is pretty good, and whenever I want to focus, I can do like the one-tick method, which I haven't been doing at all lately. That's why these are kind of off, because I was in resizable, but I don't record in resizable because it just doesn't work with my software. Anyways, all that to say, 85 cooking is upon us. That was an infernal harpoon, I do believe. I've never really made one, but I think that's what I saw coming in there. Gonna go now and do a little smithing on mobile, I think, at Blast Furnace. Yeah, I don't think it'll be that bad, but I'm not sure. Who knows? Alright, so going into Puro, I was doing smithing, was going to hit 75 where I was going to top it off, but someone in here said that there was a dragon nearby. I'm not sure, haven't really looked yet, but I do need to get a magical butterfly net first so I can have just an improved experience at catching these implings. Now that I have 80 hunter though, I can get this. I don't know if it's still here, but I'm stopping by to see. I was a little slow because, this was my first time ever trying, but yeah, you know, if I ever come back with one, I was going to give him 100k, but, oh wow, 69 mil, okay. So I'm going to take these screen markers off because they've been up there a lot this video, and I'm sure they're not the greatest to look at, but very close to 75 smithing. I'm going to wait till I get like an XP lamp or something for that. I would like to go do some wood cutting. Recently, as we know, I got the Infernal Axe. However, I need to also get the Lumberjack outfit, and you get that through doing Temple Trekking, which is a mini game in the Mauritania area. I'll be doing the easy paths. I think they are the best to be able to get the minigame that we need to be able to do. So this is my first time in temple trekking. Honestly, on an Iron Man account, you do this a decent bit. On a main, you really don't need it for anything other than the Lumberjack outfit. Now, I'm sure it may be needed for, you know, like a diary or something, like, but I'm saying there is no real crazy good use, and all we're looking for is a bridge random event that has little zombies that come out of the water. We kill them, and we get pieces towards our outfit. You can just kind of run past all this stuff, so it's really kind of easy, and if for some reason there's something you can't do, I'll just be teleporting back to the beginning with my Slayer ring. So, yeah, I mean, something like this is honestly one of the most annoying, so I'm just going to leave. If you know anything about this one, you kind of just got to test it and feel it all out, and it's just awful. So since I don't care about the rewards, just rerun it. And there is the last piece in the Lumberjack boots. Got the 4 pieces, and now I can get the set bonus as well. Took me about 50 minutes to get, which wasn't too bad, and over that time also I've been turning in all the reward tokens that I got for bowstring, so that'll total about 2.2, 2.3k, somewhere in there. This is why Iron Men do it. Now, as far as me, I will not be back here because I have what I need. I'm going to go AFK a little woodcutting, and we'll wrap off this video. Oh, I forgot about the new interface here. That's very nice. I will just go ahead and smith all these darts. That will make it even better when I want to come here and AFK. When I got 74 smithing, that allowed me to now make Addy darts here. So as you can see, kind of AFK smithing XP. It's pretty nice. Addy darts obviously being a little more, but 75 smithing right now. Bunch of random things unlocked. Honestly, with smithing, I don't think I'll be doing much other than like gold ore and dart tips. So, you know, I'm about where I need to be. Doing pretty good. 1930 total level is what we're up to, and 105 mil total XP almost is what we're creeping up on. The bank is also currently at 238 mil. Haven't spent a lot of time on that the last couple episodes, and, well, Cerb hasn't been all too kind with Primluck, but the skilling has been immense, and I look forward to doing even more of it in the future. Honestly, I've been really enjoying how well-rounded this account has been, and I'm looking forward to even making that more so the case in the future. If you guys have enjoyed the series up until now, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to see from me, let me know in a comment down below. And if you guys want to see more of these videos as soon as they go live, make sure to hit that subscribe. Click the bell as well, but also click like the 10 things after, or else none of it matters, so probably just don't. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a good one.